Good morning, everyone. I thought I would do a little video today to help everybody who's stuck inside reconnect with nature and the sounds of nature. So today I'm gonna do a little bit of a nature walk around my apartment, and now's your chance to see some plants. Alright, we're starting off our nature walk in my bathroom. Wow! Yeah, I didn't really want the video to peak too early, so I thought we'd start off light and simple with something like this. The first thing we found on our nature walk is this picture of some ferns. Wow! Remember what plants used to look like, you guys? Here we have this terrarium. I got it at IKEA. Let's look inside. I know you might be wondering, Jessie, how are you growing so many cute plants in your bathroom when there's no natural light in your bathroom? And I'll tell you, these are fake plants. Alright, enough goofing around. Let's get to some real plants. Here we have the newest addition to our home. Well, okay, that's technically true, but also not. It's the newest plant that I've had to bring inside because this harsh Phoenix weather has just decimated my crops. This is a very sad bougainvillea plant. If anybody knows how to grow bougainvillea, please tell me. I'm obviously doing a very bad job. I'm trying not to overwater it, and I don't think that's the problem. I only water it like once or maybe twice a week. I think it had some cold damage. A lot of the leaves fell off when the weather got chilly, and it's been getting these spots. So that's my hypothesis. There's also a lot of gnats living in the soil, and what is that? I don't know, some kind of weed. How did it get there? We live on the second floor. A mystery. Next to it we have this pineapple that's also normally outside, but again, the Phoenix winter is just too harsh for my tropical children. I'm super proud of this plant. It's probably the best thing that I have gardened. I grew this pineapple from the stem that I cut off of a pineapple that I bought at the grocery store. So I'm pretty impressed with myself. Next up on our tour is the table garden, aka the plant hospital. Here's what remains of my strawberry plants. This one passed away just this Tuesday. I'm very sad because this one was making it. He was struggling. They all got a fungus and I had to remove most of the leaves. But this one pulled it through, and then it died because we left the window open and it was too cold overnight. And this one, I think, is getting too much water. So we're really hoping that this guy pulls through because I have yet to actually get any fruit from these plants. They've just been struggling so hard to live. Over here is my precious baby fern. I really thought this guy was dead for a while after I bought him. I had it originally hanging on the wall over there in the living room, which did not get much light at all, and he got very sad. All of his leaves looked all crumply and brown like this one. But he has made a full recovery. He's nice and soft and green, and there's a new shoot coming through. This green one has just started, so I'm very pleased to see that he is making it. Over here are my green onions. This is how I store green onions when I'm going to eat them. This way they last a lot longer because I don't use them that much, but you have to buy them in like the bundles of like 6 or 7. So I usually just throw them in a glass of water and put them on the table so that they keep growing until I'm ready to eat them. And this is a succulent that I got as a party gift, party favor, at my friend's baby shower. So I don't know what kind of succulent it is. This one also almost died. There's a common theme with my plants of a lot of them almost died, so I don't know what that means. Interpret from that what you will. If you know what succulent this is, please tell me. These marks here on the leaves are from where my cat tried to eat it. So he has struggled and lived a hard life, but now he's thriving. Now let's get a look at some wildlife. This is a nature walk and we want to see some fauna with that flora. So check that out. A wild animal we're gonna try to approach. I think she's accepted our offer of finger. Nope, no more. We must flee. Okay, over here we have our actual newest edition, I think. Yeah, this is the most recent plant that I've got, and I'm really happy with this. It's a miniature palm species, and I was really stoked when I got this because I really wanted a plant over here by my desk, and this one actually does really well in really low lighting. So right now I've kind of propped open my blinds with this tape dispenser just so it gets some good direct sunlight, but even if I have this closed, this little amount of light that's coming in through the cracks in the blinds is enough for this guy, so he's really happy over here in the dark with me. It's pretty low maintenance. Alright, let's go outside. So here we have our outdoor area. Nice and spacious. We'll start over here with this very sad looking corner. This is some cat grass that I planted for Ariel to chew on, and she did not care about it at all. I thought it died because I forgot to water it for a week, but there's still some green sticking up in there, so it's gonna make it. This is actually dead. Sorry, R.I.P. This is my basil. This is Italian basil, and so is this one, and then this is in the middle is a Thai basil plant. They're all very sad, I think from the cold. I really have been trying not to overwater my plants, so I try not to water them unless they feel dry, which tends to be like once or twice a week. So if you look at these basil plants in this video and you're like, wow, those plants need some water, feel free to tell me, because I don't know what I'm doing. Over here we have the Survivor, my lantana. I planted this last summer maybe, and it's made it so far. It did not like the winter, but it is making a comeback, so I'm very proud of it. Eventually I want to get like a brick or something to put it on top so that all these little viney bits have somewhere to drape off of instead of just slithering all over the sidewalk. Ah, here is my pride and joy. My green onions. These are green onions I brought from the grocery store to my house, and then I didn't eat them, and I didn't want to throw them away, so instead I planted them in a pot. And now I kind of just want to see how big it's gonna get. So I still haven't eaten it. And I'm pretty pleased with the success of this experiment. This over here is a ivy plant. I've kind of cornered it off back here to keep Ariel from getting to it, since ivy is toxic to cats. It also did not like the cold winter weather, but it's making a beautiful comeback now, and I'm hoping it'll start to kind of curl around this corner and climb up the wall. Don't know how pleased my apartment manager will be about that, but they don't have to know. Over here is one of the first plants I got when we moved in here. It was this like assorted bunch of succulents, and all of them died except for these. So that's pretty great. I don't know what these are. If you know, please tell me. Then we go back over here. This corner is a little bit happier. These are some snapdragons. That in the back used to be lavender. It did not like the winter. And I hope that it will come back, but I don't think it will. These are some, I don't know what these are called, I forget. But they're these like little teeny tiny flowers that people stick in between other flowers. Ooh, an ant on my finger. Yuck. They got a little bit dry when I was traveling, but now they are coming back. Same with all these snapdragons. If you grew up with snapdragons, you know the fun thing you can do with them is very gently pinch them together so that they can talk. Yes, they're doing very well. This one died, so oh well. R.I.P. that one. This is my aloe plant that I'm pretty stoked about. Somebody actually gave me this at our dojo. Somebody from our taiko group brought a bunch of cuttings from their own aloe plant. So this is actually like the baby of one of my friend's plants. And now it's growing its own babies. And I'm so pleased. Very happy with that. So that's the end of my nature walk around my apartment. I hope you enjoyed this brief interlude of looking at some plants that I have mercifully not killed yet. A lot of my gardening is trial and error, so if you have any gardening, home gardening, houseplant tips, please share them with me. I want my plants to survive and thrive and not die, so yeah, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and I'll see you around.